Otis finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
doing everything wrong.
learning how to live.
Ow. Stop that, I'm fixing things. I just woke up. Don't wake me up more. Watch turn drops. Go away. I can't see my chat. There you go. Why do you have a raging wolf helm, Granny? What the fuck is a raging wolf helm? My tits are broken? Is it not showing? Hang on. It might have loaded things in like the wrong order. Is it just full on broken today? Dude, this source is not letting anything through. What? Okay, so game works. VTube Studio gets captured, that's fine. My background gets captured. Mouse in game gets captured, but this source for some reason isn't letting that through. Window title must match. It is matching. So I have to re-add it? Fuck it, I guess we try. I'm getting hit by invisible things. There's like a ghost punching me. What do you mean it exists already? I deleted it. And now it doesn't allow for transparency? Yeah. What is going on? I think I fixed it. Hang on, I just need to move it to the right place. And then we do end studio mode. Is it working now? Ow, yeah, I don't know. I haven't changed anything. OBS did crash last night. When I closed it. And I never run it in safe mode, because why would I? When it asks me after I crash, but I don't know. Maybe the source just got a little bit like fuckied from it or something. Stop! Why? Oh, good lord. Dansa med oss, klappa era händer, gör som gör till någon sida vänster. Så att ni kan ducka för allting som flyger, så att jag inte typ exploderar. Oh, I gotta go to UER, so see you at Why did you put in an there? But good luck. May you snap many a spine. Leave no survivors behind, okay? If I don't read in the news that there was a bloodbath in like a Norwegian pool somewhere, then, you know, that you haven't done your job, okay? Alright, this day keeps getting better. I've basically not eaten today, and I've been in bed most of the day because I've been just feeling ill. Like, my stomach was not happy with me. I've had a bowl of miso soup that had like a bit of like seaweed in it. That actually really calmed it down. Like, that really helped. That's what let me take a nap so I could like try and stream. I did, yeah, but today I just like I couldn't really think of doing that, if you know what I mean. Like, when I thought about trying to swallow it, it was like, no. I didn't throw up or anything, it was just like, the warning signs were there. No blood in the pool, just normal, like, upset stomach, if you will, looks. So no, I'm fine that way. It's just my stomach, and I think it's mental too, so don't worry about it. I'm doing my normal trick. Well, not my normal trick, one of my normal, like, cures for like food things. I am currently have my like rice cooker going, and it's making loads of rice. Nice washed white rice that is easy to digest. And I think I still have chicken that I can cut up like a chicken breast stuff and get some protein in me later. So I'll be fine. It just means that I'm more exhausted than usual. No, I was like thinking about eating food in general, Klein. Classified as a dad joke. You have the great book of, you know Warhammer, where they have like the big book of grudges? You have like the big book of dad jokes. I wonder if there is, hang on. But because Steven typed that emote in all caps, is there like a purged emote? On 7 TV? They changed how this searches, okay. Why are the first two burger? Like... Yeah, alright, fine. You can have this one. You can have the burger. Good morning! SCP Deadman question from American Zombie Apocalypse. Is that an actual thing? I don't get it. Why are there so many that are just burgers? This is not what I searched for. I searched for Purge. I'm kind of annoyed. Then there's one that's called Surge, which is just like a rave flashing. I can't even remember his name because it's in Korean. The lead from Solo Leveling. I watched like a bit of season 2 of Solo Leveling. I've kind of, I don't know. I've started checking out with it. I kind of liked it at first in season 1, but honestly, it is just pure power fantasy. Like, the main character is just an edgelord who gets really powerful. Like, I don't know, like, I don't see the appeal anymore. Like, it's just gotten worse. I might just be stupid, but, like, I don't know. It just feels very power fantasy-ish, and I feel like I've seen like a million other shows that are just like it that get worse reviews. Yet this one is just like loved by so many, and I don't get why. It's just him being too strong and winning every battle.
Our person of interest is in the vicinity. Search for the hostage and bring them home.
Like, at least in you know, how the time I get reincarnated as a slime, he's playing Civilization, you know? And he's like, you know, he's building a nice civilization. He just wants to make like a nice place for people to live, you know, his friends. So there's something more going on. Dom, do you want me to like pay for the emote? The like recolor of the wiggle? I know it was supposed to be like a Christmas gift, but I could pay for it if that would help. Oh, are they cutting in it, Klein? I hate when they do that. Like, honestly. I get that anime has like a very limited amount of time, because it's very expensive to make, and you know, they have to capture people's attention really quickly or they die, but character building is so important. That's why Vinland Saga is so good.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh yeah, Steven, I also the other day tried to watch that, what's it called? Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey or whatever. I couldn't get through more than half an hour. I turned it off after half an hour. Is that 2 Oricon cells in one mission? Also, hello everybody, sorry if I've missed messages. I got on a rant about solo leveling. I just couldn't understand why people were like cheering it so much. To be fair, I like I said before, I like anime with overpowered characters. It depends on how it's written. Like, even Overlord cuts a lot of things, but for some reason the way they still handle it, like, you get all the best bits. But the main character in solo leveling just felt like your typical, you know, what the hell is it called? It's like insert. Like, you want to be that person, right? And be just OP and, you know, he gets all the ladies and just kills everything, you know, sort of character. Like, I couldn't see the appeal. Self-insert, yeah. Like Welma, if you know the Welma thing. the fucking new Scooby-Doo series where it was literally just the director like self-inserting herself as the main character and ruining the whole show. That's like one of the most universally hated animated shows of all time.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. Hurry up. You are running out of time.
Yeah, I don't know. I get that the writing's probably fucked. Because of the skipping out of character development. That's something that happened a lot in Overlord too. I've been reading the light novels for that. And the main character is way more interesting in the books. I still like Overlord as an anime, but like you get a lot more about why he's acting the way he does, especially toward the later episodes in the anime.
Get this, Tenno. You've located the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll handle the rest. I'm detecting a large...
For me, Dom, I'm lacking some oh my god, what are they called again? Mods? Yeah, mods. You don't need a weapon. I'm the weapon. So for me, it's like I need something that lets me keep my energy up so I can use my ulti more. There's like Mesa's something or other that like lets her walk while shooting, which is also apparently like really good. It's all stuff that I can just grind for, like it's gonna happen. My account's just new enough that there's actually like stuff I can't get because there's missions I haven't unlocked. Such as one of the mods that like a lot of people like on Mesa these days is apparently locked behind those missions you need to unlock the whole star chart for, which is what I'm working on right now. Just use and shoot mid-air. Ah, yeah, that works too. You can also do it while sliding, right? Like that. Oh, and I figured out that, I'll show it in the ship later, but, I can have the Ember, like, crown Bernie thingy on me while playing Mesa. See? Like, I have the thing on top of my hat.
You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
Light Novel Irons feels more real, well, and more, yeah, I can see exact same way as he does in the anime. But because of it being an anime, you don't get his internal dialogue as much. And there's a lot of, like, him thinking about how the world is, how he's changing, etc. You gonna go? Okay. But it's like, I don't know, like, he like comments on how, and this is not really a spoiler, it's like how, because he's become a lich, right? He starts feeling like his emotional responses become less and less, even like, you know, he gets them suppressed in the anime, and you see that quite often when he gets like too excited. But just his normal emotional state starts getting more and more like flat, which is why he's like becoming more and more okay with doing all that like horrible shit that they do against people, right? And he notices this and actually like comments about it and like starts thinking about it, etc. But you don't get that in the anime because it's kind of hard to fit in a lot of this internal dialogue. It's something that made the Dune movies really difficult to, I don't know, to make. Because Dune, the book, it's like 90% internal thoughts and plotting and reading of body language and other things. Like, it's a lot of just internal monologuing and stuff. It's super difficult to translate into a movie. And if you watch the first movie, the one from like the 80s or whatever,
We have located
they tried to do that. They have like these like,
towers.
you know, where the character just stops and they like, you know, they talk internally, and it just gets, it feels weird because that's not how a movie's supposed to be. Like he'll just think, you know, an anime, right? Where they stop and they're like, huh, what if I do this thing? It works because it's an anime, but if you do that in a live action movie like they did in Dune, it just gets a bit strange.
You have captured the radio tower. Tower online.
What? Conflict?
The enemy have captured a tower.
What's the... Oh, there he is.
Tower captured. Beginning storm code now.
It's like, where is the conflict? Like, there was no one around. Guess who? I guess it's you, right? This is the one of the only grenade defenses when they made the mission type. Oh,
Tower is ours now.
so is this like an OG one? Or is that spawning issues? Like where the mobs would spawn or whatever? What's that sound?
We have lost control of a tower.
I've been reading more than I've been watching anime.
You have captured a radio.
And even that I've not been doing much of either at the moment. But I have bought some manga on Amazon that's on the way. Yeah. It's gonna say, well, oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, some me said the Hangstian, yeah, showing you to know the Indians, and me said the Hangstian, and I can't run and yeah.
Extreme decode now.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I have ordered a omnibus, I think they call it. You know, there's basically a bunch of manga novels in one book.
The enemy have taken a tower.
For a manga I've been wanting to read for a long time and just always put off.
The enemy have captured
Gantz.
tower online.
I watched the anime ages ago and I really liked it, and I hear the manga is just way better. Like, it's one of the like greatest of all times kind of mangas, so I figured, okay, the omnibus is not actually that expensive at all. I was surprised at how little it cost. So I bought the first one, which is like multiple books in one, so yeah, I have some reading to do, you. How are you tonight? I have stomach problems, so I'm like out of energy, otherwise I'm alright.
We have control of all 4 towers. We have lost control of the tower.
Are they expensive, Colo? After the mission, I'll check how much I paid for it, etc. For my my little omnibus book. Yeah. Are they all dead? Oh.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
$32.3.
Thank you for the resub, Dom.
Total control. Keep fighting.
32 months is actually freaking insane when you think about it. Considering we had a long, like, kind of break, right? Like, where we didn't really talk to each other and know each other for a while when you were like dealing with a lot of rough shit in your life.
We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
Oh, sorry. Nya 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 nya. Nya 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 nya. Nya 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 nya. Nya 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 nya. Junji Ito is like, he's like kind of the biggest one of all horror manga artists.
Try and capture another signal.
And for Berserk, by the way, I do actually own one of the books for the like leather-bound copies that they have done for the manga. I would love more, but they are a bit more expensive than the thing that I bought. Let's see, I should have an email from Amazon about what I bought right now. So apparently every omnibus is about 3 volumes of manga, and I paid like $25 or something. Yeah. Which I think is more than fair. And I don't pay anything in the shipping either because I ordered it with the Amazon Prime, so you know. It's gonna be here like tomorrow, I think. Looking forward to it. The last time I bought like hard cover or like hard physical copies of manga, because I've been mostly reading it online, and I also bought like manga on Humble Bundle, because Humble Bundle has done like manga bundles sometimes now. Where it's literally like, you know, I think I sent a list to a couple of people, including Colo, and said, yeah, if you want to borrow, like, quote unquote, you want to have one of these, then just let me know, and it's like 100 fucking volumes or something, yeah.
Orders reminds the operator.
So that's how I read a lot, like, of manga, but last one I bought was actually Princess Jellyfish. Maybe not something you would think that I would like, but I actually really enjoyed it. Because I watched the anime like twice. It's a really feel-good kind of story. And I don't usually go for feel-good stories, but this one really hit home, and I just like blazed through it. So I had like the whole box set for that standing on my shelf over here. I own like almost 100 like physical copies of manga, but I've read way more than that. Like way more than that. Like many, 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 many times the amount that I have on my shelf over there, yeah. Warring my frame. Got 4 on my Subic. I'm just leveling my Nami solo. I'm nuking. Okay, I'm assuming that is supposed to be set to a song, and my brain is just not like registering what it is. Yeah, Colo, that's kind of where I'm at too. I read all of my light novels, except for the that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Those I read specifically like in hardcover, or like not hardcover once again. Sorry, physical volumes. I have them on my shelf here. That's the only light novel series I've read like that. Everything else I read on my iPad, because you basically pay like a third or less than what you would pay in the store. I saved a lot of money, yeah. And obviously there's the Yar Har method, but that's easier for manga than anything else. Ah, I see. Soup. What's up, soup? Butter. Sorry, butter's a thing here. I only bought paper books in a store near my work, merged with another store, and no pre-order possible for over 3 months. I switched to Kindle. Ah, okay, yeah. It's just soup emote. Maybe we need a soup emote, because there's a lot of people that do say soup. And the first one is Souls. Dude, I swear.
Operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
There are no good ones in the trending ones, so yeah, nothing there. I say soup so much, my autocorrect changes soup to it. Oh no, you've trained it. Could be worse. I've had some people where it changes normal words to things that are a bit lewd.
Being released into the area. Hold
Or like
on.
could be construed as lewd. Maybe not like exactly lewd per se, but you know what I mean. Out of context. Like an innuendo, basically. In your end. Oh, one of the oldest freaking jokes. See? Colo did it. That. Didn't they do that joke in Scrubs? I used to know so much. What are these like orange floaty things? Does anyone know? Do they actually mean anything, or are they just like a visual thing? I keep thinking that it's like leading to something. Like following a corrupt rainbow or something. It's a Todd joke. Yeah, I knew it!
On the way.
I used to have trivia level, well, like complete knowledge of Scrubs. When me and my friends were playing Warhammer Online when it first released, we were all like really into Scrubs at the time. So like late one night when we were just like in our guild grinding levels and stuff all by ourselves, we were just like
I've delivered a
doing
life
trivia
support
about
to the
Scrubs
area.
in the guild chat, because it was a very small guild. If you got the answer right, you were the one who has to ask the next question, and we just did that for like hours. We were hyper nerds about it. It's just one of the best shows of all time. Like, I will say that much. It is literally one of the best shows of all time. And I love the fact that they did like, there was a news outlet that did like a bunch of interviews with a lot of people that worked at hospitals. Like a lot of people. And they asked them all kinds of questions. But one thing they then asked was, what show, like hospital show, is actually the one that's most like what it's like working at a, you know, hospital? Because one thing that a lot of hospital shows tend to do is they all over dramatize everything. And it was like a unanimous vote for Scrubs. They were like, yeah, this is pretty much how it is. Because Scrubs treats it like a workplace. Like, it's a bunch of colleagues doing, you know, shit, right? Sure, sad things happen, but there's also just a lot of goofing around or just doing your job and, you know, the normal stuff, right? Meanwhile, if you go to, like, Grey's Anatomy and other, like, ER or whatever they're called, like, it's just drama upon tenseness. Oh my god, it's life or death. Like, that's not how it is.
Additional life support has arrived.
I don't know if I want to reboot, though. I let it rest.
Has been replenished.
It was so good. Like, just let it be. Just let it be. Let it be. Yeah, it's Priyan. Hello. Did you like his other show, Dom, is the question. What the fuck was it called? Oh my god, I guess it can't have been very good because I've forgotten the name of it. Shrinking? No, it's not shrinking, right? Hang on. What was his name again? Like the guy who made these things? Bill Lawrence. Hang on, I have some things to kill.
Life support incoming.
He made another show. Cougar Town. That was his, like, next thing after Scrubs that actually lasted for more than one season. Yeah, Dom's on a bit of, like, a law and order thing today. And I'm not cute. Never watched it.
Capsule is
I didn't enjoy it that much. It is technically set in the same universe as Scrubs. Like, it's part of that same world, but it has very little to do with it. It's just like a character or two pops in at some of the later seasons. The humor's just a bit off. He tried for some, like, the similar feel to Scrubs, but it leans more on the goofy side.
The raid is off to a successful start. When you need it, extraction.
And I think Scrubs worked because it knew the perfect balance between goofy and serious. Like, it's drama, but it's also comedy. Like, they knew exactly how to balance it out. Because the comedy's, like, really out there, right? But, like, they have some really serious moments, too, and the comedy never takes away from that. As you watch, I don't know. With a southern accent and get your cowboy hand out. Alright, Creon, a new community goal for your chat. To, like, hit with points, right? Creon plays Red Dead Redemption 2 and only uses southern accent. Whole story. No other game for that, like, until you complete it. So it's a challenge for you too, because they've spent points on you to do it, right?
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Okay, even more important then, is my letter in the mail? Because mine arrived. They staying for another few rounds? Yes, they are. Okay, well, I'll stick around for a bit. They're dumb. I immediately thought of the movie Equilibrium when I did the press 4 the first time. It's just... Mace is really fun. Like I said, obviously the mods and everything that I use for her and her, like, guns and everything aren't perfect, because I actually do not have, like, access to some of the better ones. But even then, as long as I have energy, I kill things way faster than I did even with Valkyrie. Valkyrie does so much damage when in ulti. You just have to get in melee, which, well, at the time that she gets into melee, Mace has already shot all of them. Bayonetta. Oh, Bayonetta, yeah. Hello, Dale. How you doing? I've never played Bayonetta. People say that they're really good games, though. And I remember that was actually one of the only, well, that's probably not true, but one of the actual, like, cool things that Nintendo did. Bayonetta was slated to not get a sequel. For many reasons. And then Nintendo stepped in and said, dude, if you want to make a sequel, like, we can help you as long as you put it on our console. So Bayonetta as a series probably wouldn't have continued if Nintendo hadn't stepped in and said, dude, it's like, you can make another game if you just do it for our console. I'm really bad at spectacle fighters, to be fair, so, yeah. I own, like, the latest Devil May Cry. I've just been scared of playing it because I know I'm gonna be awful at it. It's one of those mini game series types where patience and, like, learning combos is a virtue, and I'm bad at learning combos and being patient. There's a reason why I play a mix-it-up character in GGS. Ohio, Sekai, good morning world. Wait, I can do that better. We have it in Discord. Do I actually need to be in a call in the thing? Yeah, I need to be in a call to use a soundboard. How about that? Alright, that is the opening for the first season of Dr. Stone, in case anybody was curious. And it's one of the better anime intros. just has such a positive freaking vibe about it, which is a lot of what Dr. Stone is about. Dr. Stone is just generally a positive show. Mad about Dandanan? I have not finished the show yet. Like, is something wrong? What happened to it? Is the ending bad, or is it a cliffhanger? Like one of those, there might be more in season 2.
You will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Just Mesa things. Mesa the hallway hero. If only I could solve my energy problem. Her 4 can shoot through bulletproof glass? Weirdly. Wait, what? Is it like, in those levels where there's like labs and stuff that have like a window that you can't go through? Can she shoot through those? I mean, they are called like arcane something, right? Like the actual guns. I don't know if I can see them anyway. So, you know, they're magic. Well, I mean, there's no magic in Warframe as far as I know. It's all science that is like gone to the point where it looks like magic. Ah, so it was one of those. So have they split the show then? Are they gonna keep calling it like season 1 when they start doing Dandanan again? Because that pisses me off. What the hell is that show's name again? Mushoku Tensei has done that for every season they've had. Where they've split it in like 2 and they keep calling it the same series, and I'm just like, you might as well just call it, you know, a new season at that point, because it's such a long time in between them. Like, don't, like, fool people into thinking that, you know, there's more coming, basically, like, the next week. I didn't realize we're almost 15 minutes in this thing. I guess people wanted to grind? I'm just here to, like, clear my star chart. Is this a good place to grind, then, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I'm bugged out. You see this? I'm, like, walking forward. That was weird. It's like it locked an input for me. Oh, oops. Did more damage than I thought. Different planetary resources. Oh, okay. It's just most time when I do them, people just leave after the first 5 minutes. But I might have also just been playing mainly with people that were there for prog and not for farming. But dump. What if I just stunned all of things now instead? It's making noises. I don't like those noises. Where are all the enemies? Well, they were there. Now they're not there anymore.
The longer we fight, the more successful we will be.
Yum 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 yum.
Another support capsule is now available.
I did not, because I didn't want to be awake during night, and I already slept bad. I still have it like open in a tab, but I haven't gotten around to watching it. All the enemies are dead. Yep, apparently they were. There are other videos that have done that to me as well. But it's been so long that I couldn't tell you what they were about or like anything specific. I just remember like... honestly, I've been scared by YouTube videos more than horror movies. I mean, we've been in a call watching a horror movie before, and both of us have just been sitting there yawning. I think I live in a reality show. My neighbor wants to sell his car. The buyer in one house number wrong, 1 kilometer down the street, and we can see him. The buyer turns around on the street, and here I sit last myself, but yeah, and I don't know, like, we talked about this before, right? Like, I don't know what it is with the horror movie genre that makes it so filled with mostly bad things. It is probably the genre with... Wait, okay. Well, another guy left, so I thought the other guys were also wanting to leave, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll leave then. Also, I was about to be upset with Mesa's cosmetics for a moment. Mesa Prime specifically, I guess, because I don't have normal Mesa. I could, you know, customize everything about the character. It was like, cool. But I couldn't touch the freaking pistols. Like, the ultimate pistols that are, if you look at it, she has them on her, like, forearms. The reason for it was because they don't appear in your list unless you've leveled up to the point where you can actually use your number 4, because then they appear as a weapon that you can alter. I was simply too low level to edit them, which I thought was funny. I literally was like upset that I couldn't change them because they weren't matching the rest of the set. I was like, okay, I guess I'll just have to have it like this, but no, I was just being silly. And this from someone who has played Valkyr for most of his playtime, where I knew you could edit the weapons, because she also gets weapons when you go into ultimate with melee. She's like the reverse of Mesa. You can forma them too. I assume that's what you want to do to make the build as good as possible. So forma is basically that you make a slot a certain type, right? So that the mod takes less points. I mean, not that I even have the endo to max everything out yet, but, you know. Prestiging it. Yeah, exactly. I like my Valkyr, yeah. I mean, I can say your name is Valka, so maybe you have like some affinity for it. I've named my loadout for her the Angry Kitty, because my friend said that it was an angry cat. Pretzolius, when I was in his chat when he was playing Warframe, said that when I told him that I played Valkyrie, he was like, oh yeah, I don't have the angry cat yet, but I want her. And then I just had to name my build the Angry Kitty, because she is kind of just an angry cat. You mean support? Oh, okay. Oh, melee weapons fully leveled. Cool. Since I don't use melee on her, I'm just like unlocking whatever melee weapons I have and I'm leveling them. They're just for passive affinity. You got 2 Organ cells there too. Nice. We've gotten a lot of them today. I guess it's just this world maybe that's like has a lot of them. I think I already have used a lot of those. I have 3 Trinity Primes. Not because I wanted them, but because of a weird bug. So I just have 1 max and 2 level 0 Trinity Primes? What? What was the bug? What does Trinity look like? Hang on, I'll take a look, Vodka. They're alphabetical order, right? Included in female Warframe pack. Alice in Infinity Range get 50% of Trinity's max energy as health. A Well of Life. Alice can additional attack the target.
Operator, do you know which finger the corpus used to count their money?
Oh, Energy Vampire sounds nice. I've seen these. The like beam things. That's like full support. A lot of frames were given out as Twitch drops or similar when they released. Really? Trinity is one of the original 8 frames in the games. Her design is very basic. Hang on, I'll look up her Prime one. I have the wiki open on the other monitor, so like it takes me just a second. Oh, I kind of like that though. Like her Prime one's kind of cool. The black and gold is, well, black with gold highlights is just like, it's one of those classic color combos that always works really well. Hey, from Saturn. I think I've done. I don't know why Earth says that. I think it's because of some Kuba shit that's going on. But so done. I mean, done as well. We're getting there. Her Nightless skin. Not fan. Oh, I can't see the lobster tail on the wiki. Trinity was a nuker? her skills were very much not a nuker. I assume they've changed her.
We need to destroy the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
I also realized, that I need to get like a weapon.
That you deliver
Like weapons, plural. Because I think I have mostly like really basic ones for like primary and secondary and stuff like that. I just don't know where to begin or even look at that stuff. I mean, the bow seems to be doing decent damage. Anyway, I mean, more than anything, just play the game and grind. I'm sure I'll get somewhere sometime. I am just a wee little Bobby after all. I think, you know, I'm learning. I'm getting farm just by playing. I have too much story and things to accomplish. Also, I'm actually feeling hungry now, which I wasn't able to before, so I think the nap helped a little bit with the stomach, which is nice. Trinity. Nidus. Oh, that's kind of neat. Ow.
That's the reactor. Expose, explore, and destroy it.
I only own the one
Target destroyed. Proceed to
premium skin as far as I know, and then it's the one that Dom gave me. The Ember Heirloom. Helmet ability called Mark for Death. Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow, Valka. I hope you're okay with me calling you that, or do you want to be called Rai or I? Or Valkyrai? I Valkyrai? That was like nothing. Oh, I need to equip another weapon if I have one. Like, I think I have another melee weapon I need to level. Just for more affinity. Let's go check, actually. Whoop. Ah, I do indeed. I do kind of use both of these, to be fair. And I don't have anything to put into that slot anyway, so don't worry about it. Basically, is what that means. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, you're fucking throwing it down.
enemy is at our doorstep. We must defend our equipment until
Dude, Dom, like, Alex talking about her building more stuff for D&D has made me want to play it again. I would probably want to play more than just like her campaign too, but I don't think I know anyone that would be willing to like DM. And I don't know enough. I don't feel like I know enough about D&D 5.0 or whatever it's nowadays to like be a DM. And I DM'd in like freaking 3.5 and stuff like that. I remember talking to like Steven and Tyrol about potentially doing D&D at some point. But that was a long time ago. I don't know if Steven's even interested in it anymore. Or Tyrol for that matter. Being DM is great. The benefit of being the DM is that you basically set the rules, right? You get to be the one creating the world and all that jazz. Which I've always enjoyed. I am a world builder. Like I'm very into building worlds and writing. I'm just not that good at like writing a campaign, I feel. My campaigns tend to, at least like from self-criticism, right? And I haven't really DM'd in a long time, but I feel like I make them a bit too railroady. And that's not good. That's a very big, like, no, like, faux pas in the DM scene. You have to let your players kind of feel like they're also contributing in, like, creating the story, and they're not just, like, actors in your play. Because that's kind of what D&D and role-playing in general is. It's like you're building a story together. Yes, if you do want a absolutely lovely body pillow cover of hi, me, then that is available. In a spicy version as well. I actually own it, but I don't own the spicy version because I want to use it as a poster. You know, I would have put it up, but I have in my building that I live in, it's like solid concrete walls. I need like a special kind of drill to put anything up on the walls here, and I haven't been bothered to like go and borrow it from someone. I don't own that kind of drill. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a hammer drill or something. It's something made for really hard surfaces. And I'm just like, you know, am I degen enough that I'm gonna go borrow a drill to put up a body pillow cover of my own character? Almost. Will say though, like I was surprised at how soft it was. I don't know what fabric it is, but if I can, actually, it's probably on their website. If I can figure that out, maybe I can buy like other, like pillow covers and stuff for it. Just like normal things. It's probably some sort of synthetic, to be honest. Concrete walls are very fun, said nobody ever, but yes, the mainly drill didn't. Yeah. Well, not even the drill bit, like normal, like power drills that like the average household has aren't really strong enough. We have some solid freaking walls. Like, trust me, we tried everything that we had and when we moved there. Thankfully, the people that I don't really know what you would call them. Like, they take care of the area, basically, right? They're hired by the this place, like the group that owns this whole area, to just fix things and take care of the garden and everything, you know. Well, gardens is the wrong word, but they basically just keep things fixed, right? They have that kind of a drill, and they're happy to let you lend it or like borrow it.
Do you choose to leave now?
They're really nice.
Continue fighting?
Very chill people.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Though, to be fair, they have also fucked up once they actually accidentally unpowered my apartment. He was supposed to unpower the apartment above me, because they were getting renovations done because someone was moving in. So he went into the box where you do these things, and they flicked the switch. And then he just, like, later in the day stopped to think, did I flick the right switch? Thank you for the 1-bit batter. Is it the weekly one? And me and my dad, like, were trying everything to fix the power. We were like, nothing's working. We called the power company, everything was alright. Oh my god, there's Alex with the same thing. And then we just decided to call them, right? Because that's kind of their job. If something's like busted in the apartment, they are the ones that are supposed to help you fix it. And then he mentioned this to me, like, oh wait, I did think I flipped the wrong switch. He was about to like quit for the day because it was late in the evening. But he said, no, I'm not quitting until I fix this for you. So he jumped on his bike that he uses to get around the area, just like biked over here and flicked the switch and like apologized profusely. He was like, no, I'm so sorry, like, I flicked the wrong one.
Do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to
Yes, I'm rolling in 2 bits today. 2 little itty bitty. Oh my god, I was itty bitty titties. I don't have itty bitty titties though. Mine are quite
Capture them
not so itty bitty.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
Which the Japanese artists and Skeb definitely tend to run away with a little bit. I assume he already completed the mission for me. Well, I hope it counts for me, because I'm just here to clear the start chart up. Because apparently there's like a lot of missions and stuff that I can't do because that.
Your lack of honor has brought this upon you.
Who the fuck was that?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Start charting questing. Yep, that is pretty much what I gotta do, right? Like I'm a small Babiteno. I have things to unlock.
Mission complete. Excellent.
I'm only what, like 12 years after behind, something like that. Oh yeah, Patter, if you're still listening, what's your current game? Because I know that, you know, the others are playing like Diablo and stuff, but I don't remember you being that into Diablo or PoE. Taxied? What's Taxied? Like when someone completes the whole mission for you while you're sitting there waiting, or? Hello, I don't care. How you doing today? Oh. I guess we're in a in-progress mission. That's actually completely cool with me. Higher level player taking a new player in an area they haven't unlocked yet. Oh, that's kind of what Dom, my friend, did to me yesterday. He helped me farm all the blueprint stuff for Atlas. Ironically, I need to do that whole quest line to actually get the main blueprint for Atlas. So I have to get there anyway. But at least all the blueprint things are built, so when I do get the blueprint, I can just hit, you know, go and it'll start building. Get some of the energy.
Extraction is ready. Unless you're more of the enemy.
Alright, easiest completion of my life.
Ship is secure. Let's go home.
I'm gonna leave because I don't know what mission that is, and I'm doing very specific ones because I'm trying to clear my star chart. Assassination. I don't like assassination ones because sometimes they have mechanics where it's like I don't have a weapon that's particularly good for it or something, and I have to back out and fix that.
The production facility appears to be entirely underground. A crashed freighter on the surface has been masking.
I mean, we're with other people, so they will probably obliterate him, which thank fuck. And there's some assassinations you just go in with one ability and they die.
The production facility is entirely automated. There is no way in without your Warframe being torn out.
I did get my hands on this.
You'll have to figure out how to just
I mean, you were there for it yesterday, right? Like, Dom gave me all the blueprints, and I started building her, and I was like, you know what? I'm here playing the game. I wanna play with the new frames. I just spent a bit of stuff on it.
imperative we destroy the prototypes and
Well, hello to Sailor's Day. Thank you so much for the raid. What are you playing? Let's see. Warframe. Hell yeah. I hope you got all of the items you wanted. And definitely didn't suck as much at the game as I do, because I'm very new. If you don't know who I am, I'm Sakanis. I'm a cat on stream. Yes, I am a guy. Says on the tags. And I stream every day. Every day. Stream every day. Because I'm weird. And then it lets people farm so many points that they then torment me with. Now my own sister waiting to like torment me for a week with her points, but yep. How are you doing? I'm trying to find my way to where these guys are, but I'm lost. I'm so lost. Help! It will happen eventually.
well done, Tenno. But you have to completely cripple this facility to halt raptor production.
You can't identify my weaknesses. I was not even part of the first wave, dummy.
I'm seeing massive
I only just now arrived.
Keep it up. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Workers incoming.
Oh no!
Is in ruins.
Have you tried doing some settings? Maybe you need to like lower the frame rate or something?
Is in position.
I've lowered my frame rate when I stream it because my VTubing programs and everything demand a little bit of power, you see. So to just be safe, I've locked it to 60, but if I play off stream, I usually have it like at 165. And so far I've not noticed any like performance issues with the game.
Target down.
Complete the boss node in the European region. Completed. I mean, that's fair, yeah. I mean, so am I think. Nearly? I mean, you can see the specs of my PC below the stream. I run a 3080 Ti and stuff like that. So I'm not on current, like, graphics gen or anything, but it was a beast when I got it, so it's working still, so. And I'm running OBS, I'm running this lovely gal here, I'm running the program that runs that, I'm running the throwing system program, a bot, and the game, and Steam, and Discord, yeah. I'm on 3050, wasn't worth the buy, should have sprung for the 3080. Before my 3080 Ti, my previous PC had a 1080 Ti. And it basically let me skip the whole 20 series. Like, I didn't need it. The 1080 Ti was just that good. So I'm happy I went with this graphics card because it's literally just kept going. Like, we're probably reaching the point where I'm like eventually gonna have to upgrade, but like still, like I mean, it's doing good work. It's Red Veil. Oh wait, are those like the rep missions? They're like these, right? I can't do any more of those today. I did all of them at like beyond midnight last night, and I think I capped out on how much rep I can get for the day. Yeah, daily standing 0 remaining. I should have been doing those a long time ago. I didn't know it was a thing. I'm so, like, I'm actually annoyed at myself. I didn't realize that all of these were meant for that kind of rep. I could have been getting so much more rep than I have. Oh well, I mean, I'll get there eventually, right? It was the lockdown, true. I got mine for about the same price as I got my previous, like, things, luckily. A little bit more expensive, but not much. You can get increased rep by putting sigils? Those missions still give you rep beyond the cap? But when I was doing them, they were taking from the cap, though.
Let's clear it out.
Not anymore? Well, Sally's Day, if you're still here, I'm sorry to hear that you had computer problems, but I hope you have like a good rest of your evening or day or whatever time it is for you.
I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
And that you can go get like a nice snack or something to forget about the PC troubles.
Focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
This showed the stat on the image.
You have broken their ranks on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Oh, okay, that was stupid. I was like, this shiny thing, I can shoot. But it blew up. Ow. I'm not dumb. Okay, I'm a little bit dumb. Alex, I forgot to ask, how did it go with your Diablo character, etc.? Because you weren't happy with it before, so you made a new one, but then Dom told me that you guys were farming together on your rogue and stuff, so I was like, is she playing it still, or like, what's going on? I meant to ask earlier, but you kind of had other things on your mind. Such as everything breaking.
Mission complete.
Water damage from all that. You sold something for like a crazy amount of money, right? From those unique drops or whatever? Did that like you fix your build? She sucked my luck.
It can be tough as a kid. All sorts of people have it over you. People.
A super unique for 3.75 billion. Okay, so wait, I need to wrap my head around this because I've never really been in endgame Diablo. So the super rare unique you didn't want to keep because it was not for your class or something, right? Like it was not for your build. So you sell it, you get money so you can like craft and roll stats on something else? Is that it? Because I think that's what I saw Dom do, like when we were like hanging in the chat or something. It's for your class but not for your build. What build was it for? Why was it so good? Like, who the hell paid 3.75 billion for it?
You tell them your name.
Oh, what are you?
The steady blade, in certain hands, extracts a tithe of blood and pain.
Complete a mission with only a primary weapon equipped. Donate to the Levarian. The Levarian? Larry Kate. What's a Kate? I'm getting so confused.
Let's get back to it.
Yes, let's play. I don't want to think. I'm just gonna play. Ow. I don't know, to be honest, but it had max rolls on 4 out of 5 stats, and you were like, I don't need to think about this, someone's gonna pay for it. How do you, like, set the price or something? Like how was the money decided? Did you, like, post in chat, oh, I want to sell this, and someone offered 3.75, or? There's a trading website? Well, I didn't know that. Someone else had to post it. Ah, you did the classic MMO thing and slightly undercut someone. Man, we were scums with that back in, like, 11 and other things. Like, what do you think about it, right? Every time we would sell anything on the market in 11, and in 14, we would, like, post it for, like, 1 gil less than what the previous person had it for. It's like 1 gil. Just so that you were the cheapest option, but you'd still technically earned just about the same amount. To be fair, who hasn't been doing that in any MMOs, right? Favorite thing to do in Warframe 2? Do you play the market in this game? I have made it so I can trade with players now, because I figured it might be useful, but I haven't really done any trading. Because I haven't really had to. Dom kind of sorted that for me. Oh, hello.
Keep fighting and excavating.
Oh, they were already basically done with the mission, so.
Excavator is ready. Keep it and protect it from enemy fire. An artifact is located. Proceed to the dig site.
Are we leaving or are we staying?
Destroyed.
I think we're leaving. It looks like we're leaving.
Lost to us.
I'm like looking at the map, seeing where they're moving. Yeah, me registering or like fixing for the market website was me realizing that I needed a 2FA. That's also how I found out that 2FA was broken on my account and I needed to get help from support. And it was probably just, I think, I'm suspecting it was because I registered through Steam. Because I went through Steam and like fucked up the email address or something. Not as fast as Dom, but you're happy. What was the other character you were trying to do, though? Like, are you still gonna try and make that something, or are you just like, nah? Rogue was what I wanted to do, so that's what I'm doing. Ah, okay. How much is the expansion, Alex? Do you know? Oh, I finished Europa too. Guys, it's actually starting to look pretty good, right? We're having all these, like, complete marks everywhere. You're hankering for Monster Hunter? Why don't you just install Rise and play it for a bit then? Because you'll be getting stuff for it. Like, well, people were like throwing clips at you for it. Narcissus. I believe that was in Greek mythology, Narcissus was a man who was really pretty and proclaimed that he was sexier than Aphrodite or something, and Aphrodite got pissed and cursed him to turn into a flower or something like that. Which is also where the phrase narcissist and narcissistic comes from. Because she was like, nah, no one or nothing is more pretty and sexy than me, Aphrodite, so she cursed him. Because he exclaimed that he was like prettier than anything in the universe, including her, like naming her, I think.
The ambulance is down. Hack into its systems.
Why do they have those weird hats in the corpus? Like, they wear tall, pointy hats. Ah, that's so much money for an X-Pack, but, like, if you play the game, like, now and you don't have the X-Pack, it's gonna be weird, right?
Stay focused. There's a
I mean, I have this game to play anyways, I don't really want to pick up another grindy game. Especially since I can play this one for free. It's a lot, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the base game of Diablo is really something. When it was released, what, like $70? Yeah, you do play that game a lot, so I think that's worth it for you in the end, right?
We've got robots.
Wait, kitty litter! Hey, it says don't care, hi! I didn't notice that you're here. Did you stream snipe me? I noticed it from the pet name, not from your name. Because I remembered kitty litter. You can join friends from communication tab. Ah, I see. I didn't upload the thumbnail again, did I? I did notice. I noticed kitty litter. Yeah. I mean, I am a cat girl. Maybe I just need to go to the bathroom or something, and it was like subconscious.
Me is broken. Well done. Get to extraction.
Oh. Star. Mm. I mean, I really want to play the new Monster Hunter. Like, I don't have any want or need to play the old ones anymore. I'm just, like, so hyped for the new one. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. It's such a... It felt like such a different experience, even though it's the same genre, or, like, same, like, series. How was Mesa for you? A lot of fun. Also, like I've mentioned before, it's I wanted to play her because of me being a like my lore is that I'm a cat girl in like a cyberpunk world, and I use pistols. It's like my main deal. So it like felt perfect that, you know, using a character that uses pistols, and then it turns out she's also really fun. Gonna play the beta? No. Well, yes and no. I have played the previous beta, right? And I got everything I needed out of it. I knew exactly why that I'm gonna buy the game. I pre-ordered it. The second beta I'm going to go into, I'm not really gonna play because I want to play the real game. But I'm gonna do it because that way you get free stuff when that game actually releases. You get like a pack of items. And I was just like, I want that pack of items, so I'm gonna sign in just to get them. But I don't want to play beta because that means that I won't be getting progress. I want to progress an actual character, if that makes sense. Give me free items? Well, exactly, Gorslax. Who doesn't like free items, right?
Doorstep. Let's defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Why did jiggling the cat not work? Did that break too when the OBS crashed earlier? Well, earlier, yesterday. Try refreshing the source. And we'll shake the fox. Okay, I'll fix it. I wonder why OBS crashed last night. Where's freaking tits doesn't work now, this. Yeah, Tyrell, like, I'm gonna... Well, from my understanding, it's not gonna be a different version, right? Which means it's still gonna be the old version. The beta was running on a very old version of the game, which is why the performance is bad. They didn't want to spoil anything. It was a stress test beta. So the game is probably going to be quite different on launch. It's also why a lot of NPCs weren't there and like weren't interactable with and things like that. I think it's cool that they let you create your character and then like use it in the full release. Like, that's kind of neat. what's point from a good thing. I mean, that's what they said. Like, they did a statement about the performance things. But it, you know, it's a stress test beta and it's an older version. So you haven't decided on what weapon you feel like using? I know Dom's definitely going Insect Glaive. He was gonna go Insect Glaive anyway, but like he really liked what they did with it in the game, in the new game. I'm gonna go Dual Blades, I think, at least initially. And I might dabble in other things later, but Dual Blades is probably gonna be my main, and then I'll probably do like Gunbow or whatever it's called, like just as my secondary, so I can shoot things while I'm on the mount. Yeah, exactly. Alex. It's gonna be basically the same beta from before. Yeah, but see, I don't want to spoil that. I want to get that in the full release on my main character, so I can, like, you know, get the full experience during the live game, Pipao. I want to prog, you know, I want to farm items and, like, skin monsters and get, you know, the parts of them so I can build more sets and things like that. And we'll come out of beta. Didn't I already do that? I went from being a PNG tuber to being a live 2D VTuber. Maybe that's more like going from the episode 1 to episode 2. I don't know. Next update is 3D. No joke though, I want a 3D model. It's just money. I follow a lot of people that make 3D models, but it's just... It's one of those really far away pipe dreams, like, it's too expensive.
Or continue fighting. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
There's some really, really talented people too that make, they basically make 3D models that look exactly like your live 2D, just that it can move in 3D. Because one thing I always disliked was when people made a 3D model and it looked goofy and worse than your live 2D. But people have gotten good enough now that, like, they can basically make it look perfect. And be shaders and stuff as well, like, have gotten better. I need to loot some energy. Oh, I just loot, I guess. I swear, at some point, Alex, we'll do a freaking Euro Truck Sim stream where you don't say a word, you just sit there driving, and I'm just like in a corner talking about random shit. You'll be the, oh, what's that game that everybody, like, Subway Surfer? You'll be the Subway Surfer to the Just Chatting stream, right? To keep people's attention. Like, you'll just stream it through Discord and I'll just capture Discord. Well, you see, Alex can't eat Vinterney snacks anymore, you know? Like, her favorite snacks are now off limits. Well, not off limits, but like, less... not recommended, I guess, is like the thing. Exactly, we'll have Subway Surfer, like, running as well. Like we'll turn. I don't know how we would manage this, but we'll make one of your rear view mirrors like green screen, and we'll put Subway Surfer in that one. So whenever you like look in that mirror, it will just be that game. Like go in there, like a 4-hour video on loop. It'll be like an Easter egg for all the people that are like getting bored and like looking for things to watch. To be fair, I know a few people that stream the game, Euro Truck Sim. Like Ruru, Nasco was doing it for a while too. It gets a surprising amount of viewers. There's a lot of people that just like hanging out and looking at someone driving a truck, apparently. Oh yeah, Gorslex, are you excited for the new Civ game? Because I know you like Civ. I was not like excited, but I'm always like interested in new Civ games, but then I saw the price tag and I stopped being interested. I was like, nah. You let me down with 6, kind of, so I'm not paying full price, especially not that full price. Oh yeah, and a company's cutting to run things. Yes. Yeah, of course, like, yeah, I get it. Especially with that price. Alex, the Civ 7 is gonna be €70 on the launch. It's like the new norm, right? And I just keep thinking, even with them trying to make that the new norm, it isn't worth that, and I think it just hurts sales, which means they earn less money because fewer people buy it. Digital era, they shouldn't even be $60 to begin with. They were 60 because they needed to actually physically produce and ship the copies before. Now it's just delivered, like, you know, online. Like, I get that Steam takes a cut, but still, dude. You'd reach more people nowadays. New Orcs Must Game. They had a new one? I haven't even played one. I've looked at people play that game and I don't know, like, it doesn't click for me. I can see why people like it, but yeah. I remember the tower defense game that we played. What was it called? Dungeon Defenders? It's like Dungeon Defenders, I believe. Where crystals was like the main currency and stuff like that. That one was kind of fun. And then apparently the devs ruined every single sequel that they made for that game, and the series is basically dead now.
But I swear, sometimes you be standing there, soaked to the skin.
How are we doing here, actually? We're nearly done with this. Oh, actually, never mind. We have a lot left to do on Pluto. That's my ship. I didn't even know that you could see your own ship, like, around the world that you're at. That's neat. It's completely meaningless detail, but I like small, like, small attention to detail sort of things like that.
Is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. If you are willing to shoulder the added
Then Zack to the void this instant. Well, I haven't gotten there yet, Gorslex. I will be cleaning up that area soon. I've done mission in there, I just haven't like completed the node. You will never walk the steel path? I will, eventually. I'm just not there yet. Is Steel Path like the end game of this game now? Like genuinely. Have you met the Stalker? Yes, yeah, I have. I've killed him multiple times. I have died to him like twice, but it was never because of him. It was usually because I was fighting another like boss or something that CC'd me, and he killed me while I was CC'd by the other thing. Also, Mace's ulti is a bit weird with him. Fashion is the end game? Well, that's obvious. You see, I'm a Final Fantasy XIV player. I know that it's final fashion. Every game ends in fashion. That's a true end game.
Reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
A coolant cell has been extracted.
Coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. The reactor must be restarted to trigger your sabotage.
Sabotage. That's not hitting.
Defend the system until the coolant has flooded the fuel system. He has destroyed a reactor pipe.
Dude, they destroyed the reactor so quick.
Your crowns are safe in my grasp, oh Parvo.
Oh, why am I so slow? And I have energy. I might lose this mission. I used up all my energy in the like empty corridors earlier.
All the pipes have been destroyed. The enemy has prevented the reactor from destroying.
How long have you played Warframe? Not long at all. Hang on, we can find out how many hours I have. I have 175 hours. Maybe like 12 or 15 of those were on my first attempt to play the game over a year and a half ago. So yeah, I've been playing for a few weeks now, I guess. Couple weeks. Remember Fashion Frame as the end game? Have you done any of the story quests? I'm on the... What is it called? The New War, I think is the one that I need to do now, Gorsnax? Or something like that. It was blocked for me because I needed a void rig, which I'm building. I had to stop and farm it. I could have bought it, but I said no. I don't mind farming things, so I just farmed it. Leveling up mastery, father weapons I'll never use as my end game. Oh no. That's kind of what I'm doing with my melee weapons right now. I've just equipped a random one that is 0 and I'm not using it. Just to get, you know, things.
Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
Alex, I assume you're in Diablo at the moment. Is there any way for you to see how many hours you have in that game? I don't think so, right? It was like one of those random thoughts, but because I don't think any Diablo games lets you see how many hours you played except WoW, where I think you can only do it on a character basis with the chat command, right? I think Overwatch shows you in your your profile statistics page. I wonder whether they're weird about hiding your playtime like that. Is that a crystal? for me. I'm only mastering 20, but I have like 102 weapons leveled up. Oh my lord. Wait, you have 48 hours in this game, Alex? That's more than I thought. Now I kinda wanna...
Running founder! With my life, I protect your sacred crown!
I don't really exactly fully know what those coins are for, but I know that they're rare-ish, so they're worth getting, right? I think you can release those like prisoners you find sometimes with them, and you can do something with like the golden hand statues for them, right? I might be misremembering that one though. I can only see really, so like you can only see how many hours you played on the current character. It's so silly. Because Diablo is, you know, about seasonal content, which means you have a new character every single season.
Job well executed.
Oh, so I was right then. Hell yeah. $53 hours? You put 53 hours into the current Diablo season on that character alone? I mean, that's pretty impressive. That must mean you have... You must have several hundred hours, right? If you've done that on one character, and it's not even like the most you've played on a character. Oh, I guess I was struggling to connect to this group or something.
Nearby communications towers broadcasting crucial enemy intelligence. Capture the towers and decode any incoming messages.
So for people in chat that have like thousands of hours in this game, what do you like with the game? Like, why do you feel like it's cool to put like that many hours in? Do you enjoy the grind? Like, is that it? Because that's kind of what I do, but... Haha, funny don't grow up. You know what, that's fair. Are you planning on playing PoE too? I have streamed it on this channel before. Alex, or Vinterny here, for people that don't know, she's Alex. Has also played a bunch of that too. It's just that the Diablo 4 had a new season drop like a little bit ago. So it's just like new content, woo, you know. No, you don't have to apologize. I'm explaining because I know there's a lot of people here who don't know that when I say Alex, I mean Vinterny. It's because Alex is my, you know, she's my actual sister, so I'm not gonna go around and call her by, you know, her online handle for the most part. It's just, we don't even think about it anymore when we say it. But I get that that can be really confusing for new people when they're like, who the fuck's Alex? You know? Maybe I need to make a command about that, like exclamation mark Alex, and it just like explains who you are. Alex is Vinterney, Fat Cat Enjoyer and Pusheen Enthusiast. Serial Lurker and might have Twitch's longest watch streak period.
Tower lost.
For me, as someone who has 3.7 game, my Warframe, it's the grind and the movement. I do agree on the movement. I like the movement. The thing that prompted me to play this game again, because like I said before, I tried it a long time ago and then it didn't click much. I had a friend that kinda did the missions without me, and while that's useful when you're like a bit into the game and you're just like, I just want to get my farm, right?
This is your chance. Hack into that disabled ambulance.
Don't just stand there. Fix my ambulance.
Okay.
The enemy have taken a
Cool.
tower. You must
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, like when you're completely new at the game, you don't want someone playing the game without you, essentially, which was happening. I basically got to run to the end of this level every time, and I didn't like it, so I stopped playing. But then I played a game called The First Descendant. I played it in beta, and then I played it in full release for a little bit, not like overly much, but a bit. And everybody kept remarking to me that, oh, it's just Destiny 2 and Warframe. Oh, thank you for the follows, Liz. And thank you for the raid earlier as well. And then First Descendant is like, yeah, everybody's like, yeah, it's Warframe. They just copied Warframe and made like pretty ladies as the main characters to make people play it. And then a few of my friends started streaming Warframe again. Because, you know, new content was happening, and one of my friends was new to the game as well, and he seemed to be really enjoying it, so I was like, alright, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try this game again. Like, you know, I'll do it. I didn't realize how much they copied. They basically stole every single thing. Except, they didn't steal this. The movement. The movement is so much better in this game. The movement wasn't necessarily bad in The First Descendant, but I mainly played Bunny, because Bunny had a movement speed increaser, and that was what made the movement fun. Is it Warframe but horny? Kind of. I mean, but then again... Have you seen my cake?
We have lost control of a tower.
Booty frame. I want to look clean. The fashion frame allegations. Helping out new players. A lot of new people, like I said yesterday, I've been surprised at how warm the welcome has been from people in like the Twitch chat. Everybody's just like excited that I'm playing the game and like I'm a new player. A lot of other games can run into the problem of having backseaters and like really negative, you know, elitists and stuff like that. Fighting games struggle with that, for instance. Valorant, you can get quite a lot of that too in like Valorant CSGO, where people come in pretending like they're the highest rank in the game
Broadcasted. Are you
and just like lambasting you for how bad you are at playing it. And I streamed enough Valorant that I have the Riot Gun Buddy, which, you know, they don't give to like everyone, so.
the signal? The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our
I don't know how many hours I have in the First Descendant, hang on. The first... Wow, I put way less time into that than I thought. I guess it's because I played a bunch during the beta, but yeah, I have 22 hours in it. I just got to a point where I felt like I didn't feel like doing the grind, and I very much did not enjoy those big boss fights you had to do. Like, where you queued in and you fought this, like, giant robot thingy or whatever that required you to have, like, typically you needed, like, a specific damage type. I felt that, like, they were just, like, a slog, and they were, like, stopping my enjoyment of, like, going around doing the things. Warframe, I can just... Sure, you can do the story, right? But if I want to play a mission on Mars, I can. If I want to play a mission on Mercury, I can. All you have to do is, like, link them up, right? Which is much faster than how they were unlocking the world in the first Descendant. See new players. I have a blessing right now that I got from doing the freaking what's called the 2FA. Exactly, Valka. Like, I like cool boss fights. It was just that they dropped them like in your way, and it didn't feel fun. That I had to do them, right? And for instance, because I was a bunny main, right? Because I liked the movement. She wasn't particularly good at the bosses for the most part. She was more of a like farming and wave clear, which made like the Colossi kind of not that fun to do. Yeah, I haven't done any of the Eidolons yet. I don't know what PT is, but I probably haven't done that either.
A lone Tenno operative is ready to ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm.
I mean, besides her having a really nice behind to look at while you're playing, I also genuinely just liked her gameplay because she had speed and electricity, and I like speed, and I really like electricity / thunder things or fire in video games. Like I keep remarking, I'm still looking for a game that lets me play a character kind of like Cole from the video game series Infamous. I still think they did like lightning attacks and stuff the best out of any video game, and I miss that there's, you know, I don't really get that fix anymore. I wish they would do like a remake of those. They remake everything these days. Why can't they remake freaking Infamous 1 and 2? Let me play Cole again, but like with high fidelity graphics. Oh, hydrate, thank you.
Life support incoming.
I'm out of water. I'm gonna have to get more after this mission. Man, I enjoyed Infamous. Those were good. Well, yeah, but that makes sense. It's power creep, right? Farm enough, get enough of a good build, and then eventually everything will stop being challenging. It's the journey there that matters, right?
I've delivered life support capsule to the area.
But they could probably do with adding like some sort of infinite scaling difficulty, where people could just keep going. That reminded me, Alex, well actually if Tyrole's here, maybe he can answer. Is there anything like Palace of the Dead in the new expansion for 14? Because I can't remember. Was there one for Endwalker? Are there only the two that they released, like Palace of the Dead and the one for Shadow, or for Storm Blood? Damn it, now I'm gonna have to look that up later. That's gonna bug me. firing up the thing to see exact hours. What did you play on, Cortex? PC or did you play on console?
Another life support.
PS4 and 5. I do believe when I was on their website you could link your accounts now, so if you wanted to like play on PC you probably can. I don't think they do account merging anymore. That was open for a bit, but you can still link your account to like, you know, play on a different thing if you wanted to. Also add me if you want to, by the way. I'm Saki, like this, up here in the corner. Gaming, hell yeah. Are you done with your UVR? How many spines were snapped? For people in chat who don't know what UVR is, and wondering why I'm talking about snapping spines, it's underwater rugby. Which is why I'm saying snap some spines, you know, because it can get physical. Elbows cracked? You know what, that's fair. We can't crack spines every single evening, right? You know, there's only so many spines to go around. But everybody has 2 elbows, right? Yeah, I'm just... Alex, but what about Endwalker? Do you remember anything about that? Like, was there an endless dungeon thing there? I swear there wasn't. Or did I just not pay attention enough? Yeah, no joke, it's underwater rugby. And Granny's, like, actually been to... I think you've been to, like, the international competitions, right? Representing Norway. And yeah, I did not know that was a sport either until I, until I met him.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Green Knight wants a kiss, Green Knight gets a kiss. Mwah, with a little bit extra tongue. Just because I actually very rarely use the tongue feature of my model. By the way, that was not something I requested. That was just something that the artist put in, like, in the layers, and my rigger saw it and just said, okay, well, we're gonna make it so you can have your tongue out. I didn't ask for it, it's free. Oh, it's enough to just be near a body of water. He's gonna shoot out of the water, like if you're walking next to a river, and just grab you and you'll, like, disappear down into the dark with him. That's what he does to anyone who hasn't played Minecraft story mode. Like an alligator. Or like those, I don't suppose anyone has seen those videos. In France, there are actually, there's a specific town where there's these giant catfish that have learned how to eat pigeons. And they just wait by the beach. As the pigeons come down to drink water, they eat the whole pigeon in one bite. The bird's just gone. They just swallow it. They were just like, hey, free protein, and figured out how to hunt pigeons for some reason. No more burp, all gone. I mean, can't we blame them? Chicken's kind of awesome, right? Like, it's kind of an amazing protein. I don't know how good pigeon is, but I do know that people used to farm them. like roast pigeon and stuff like that was it's like a recipe you find in old medieval cookbooks and stuff. Like it was very common. Probably just shot them in the forest or something and cooked them, right? Rabbit also used to be a very common meat, which I think people still do. I think people still race rabbits for meat. And apparently they are not the rats of the sky. That's a myth. They actually don't carry nearly as, like, everybody keeps saying that they're full of parasites and diseases, which is why they compare them to rats, but they're apparently way cleaner than people think. So it's kind of a misnomer. But one thing they do share, which is also like a thing people don't really know, is that rats and pigeons are both actually kind of intelligent. Pigeons just look really stupid. I mean, did we spread them? They adapted well to living in cities, right? It's the same with crow birds and stuff like that. They figured out how to survive on human settlements. Rats are domesticated rats can be super cute. What? That sounds like a joke, but... during World War II, Project Pigeon, later Project Orcon for Organic Control, was an American behaviorist B.F. Skinner's attempt to develop a pigeon-controlled guided bomb. So it was a project, at least. Mouse's name is Cheese. Is it because you are what you eat and he eats a lot of cheese? If you're in my Discord, we do have a pet channel, so if you want to post pictures of your rat, or like, if you guys have any other pets you want to show other people, then you can go ahead and post them there if you want to.
Error, not a number.
I miss having a pet, but my current, like, you know, situation in life is that I probably can't have one, so, like, I miss it really badly. We used to have a dog, but sadly she passed, like, yes, exactly. Wait, that means Granny likes the rat. He loves the rat. I love cheese. My dog was a bit of a, like Alex can confirm, monster. But she was our monster. So I do miss her. She shows up in my dreams quite often. Like, just, you know, when I dream about being in various houses or whatever and, like, having to go walk the dog. It's been over 2 years now, I think, since she passed, but yeah.
This area is rich with subterranean artifacts.
Very cute monster. Yeah, she was photogenic as hell.
Dig site.
And that was an issue, because she was not friendly to other people other than the family, like us, basically, the people she lived with. But she was so cute that everyone wanted to come up and say hi or pet her. And we had to immediately tell people very clearly, no, do not approach her, she is not nice to other people.
Fuel cells to while protecting it from enemy fire.
You want a cat? Oh, hell yeah. Do you know what kind of cat, Granny? Or are you gonna get, like, what do you call them? We have a word for it in Swedish called, like, bondkatt, which means farm cat, which means it's not like a specific breed of cat or anything. It's just kind of some sort of mix.
Additional fuel cells will be used.
That's what all of our cats have been. An orange cat? It's because of all the memes you see about orange cats. I would love to have a completely black cat again. Or like, not again, like I would just like to have one, but... because I think they're cute as heck. But because I'm allergic, I would most likely need to get a Norwegian forest cat or a Maine Coon. Because they are hypoallergenic, which means that they actually don't cause allergies as much. Funny, right? Because they're really long-haired cats, and that's what I am too. Look at me, my tail's all long-haired. Woo! Another weird thing, apparently, what are they called? Alex might know. The like naked cats. They're extra allergenic, which is really freaking ironic. Like a snake. At this place, it was like an after-school place when I was like between the ages 7 to 9. Basically, you know, you go there because your parents aren't done working for the day, right? Because school days were shorter. They actually had like 2 snakes. And a turtle. That they sometimes just, you know, it took out of the terrarium and let us kids like see and sometimes hold and stuff like that. I still remember the smell of that room, like where they had the terrariums and stuff for those things. I still don't trust snakes, like as a pet, but it was really cool. I think they were just corn snakes or something like that, you know, non-venomous. Small, kind of small. Big for a kid though, that's only 7 years old. Ah, right, the infamous cat distribution system. How did they ruin it? Oh, did they use that ability where you could turn into a puddle? Oh, true, you can be a hentai monster. There is that character, yeah. Okay, hang on. Hi, Valka. I am quickly gonna get some water.
Otis went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something else dirty. Ah! There I go again.
Oh, I return. Rip the sticky note off my face. At least he's not a Yareli main. What's wrong with the Yareli? I have Yareli. Did they do something to her? Assassination. Let's hope that we get a group. Think they're good now. That secondary enervate. What's enervate?
On the contrary, I envision this whole venture will come crashing down around you.
Each Tenno attack on my amulus has been logged, analyzed, and refactored from our Animo project. You've brought these Tenno to their deaths. A terrible miscalculation. You've learned nothing from
90% damage and infinite crit. Oh.
Oh, I've learned one thing, Beck. Never underestimate the competition.
Kome? What does Kome do? Oh, she's a gambler? A lot of RNG, I guess? There was a class in Final Fantasy 11 that I really liked that was a gambler called Corsair. You had like a hexagonal gun that was like your main weapon. But their spell casting was kind of interesting. They had cards that had elemental effects that they shot through. Why can't I hack this? Am I supposed to do something here?
Here comes the dropship with a special delivery. I haven't felt this good since they rebuilt my larynx.
But anyway, the Corsair thing also had another spell thing, which was you cast dice, which would do random effects. Not random. You had like spells that you threw dice for to get different levels of that spell. And certain numbers were lucky and get you the biggest one. I think 11 was the highest number you could roll, because 11 was, it was Final Fantasy 11. They were also the only people that had an experience boost buff, so you could, make people level faster. All by rolling dice. I thought that was fun.
They're going to try and fix the hacked ambulance. Don't let them. It's crucial that Beck takes it back onto his ship.
Hey Dom, I infected my YouTube. I watched one video about what a starter kit for like silversmithing would be, and now I'm getting so many of those recommended to me. Sadly, most of them aren't really what I'm looking for. Like they're a bit bad at making the guides, essentially. I want something that's really basic for like complete beginner. I think a written guide might be better, so I can actually have like a list of items in front of me. I'll figure it out. For now, I don't even know where I would do it. I don't have the room, so... A lot of them were kind of... well, the thing that Patter joked about, right? Like, stay-at-home wives making shitty jewelry, to sell to their friends. So they were basically just cutting out like silver wire and like soldering the two ends together and then calling that a ring. And it's like, yay, see how good this is. And I'm like, no, that's not really what I'm looking for. That's part of it, but I want more than that. I want to like use a hammer and stuff. Why can't I hack? What's going on here? Like, is the mission broken? See, like, it's not even giving me the prompt. Just wait and defend? Okay. So is it hacked because we killed it? Like, we don't have to do a hacking minigame? I can do pop too.
Everything I own, I built. Worked my way to the top of the board from nothing. You create nothing. You earn nothing. You deserve nothing.
I'm just gonna say, I think he's angry. A little bit. We had more energy.
Fire artillery. Scatter those stainless steel rats.
It was like this bot made that sound. He got angry and went. One thing I will say, because, you know, obviously I've been aware of Warframe for a very long time. The game has been out for ages, right? I was surprised to learn how big some of the levels are. Or, like, a lot of the levels are. Like, obviously you don't have to go around to every nook and cranny. But the levels were way more expansive than I thought after I'd watched some, like, videos and stuff years and years and years ago. I thought every level was basically like 2 or 3 rooms that you just like fought enemies in, and I guess I had just only really been exposed to like maybe a defense mission at some point.
I'm sorry, Animal. Execute the protocol.
And now I'm just like, wait, there's like a whole giant ass level and they're everywhere? What are we waiting for? Hello?
What was that?
Oh.
Ship. Eject the bridge module. Eject it now.
Ah, they're destroying his ship. Oh, that shit, that's bright. Okay.
Animal, once my pride and joy has been destroyed. I abandoned the project when I fled the Corpus. I should have known it was too powerful to leave in their hands. The Amulus proxies still exist, and they are no doubt formidable. But the threat of their superintelligence is now gone. Thank you.
We love being blinded. Do we have that here? Yeah, this. There you go.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here. won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Sorry, I was typing in the in-game chat. He was stuck from the looks of it. Chat and shit. No, I was trying to help. It was stuck, and I apparently unstuck didn't work. That's the right-hand side done. It's this, right? On Steffler! Why are they using that character there? It's like they tried to Stevlar, Alex, and just did it wrong.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
How would I... Wait, how would you even... How would you translate Stevlar? Because they could be, you know, rubber boots, right? Like wellies or whatever in British. But they could also be boots. Languages are weird, okay? And I speak 2 of them and I'm trying to learn a 3rd, so my brain's a bit weird. Granted, the learning of the 3rd one isn't like moving too quickly, but I'm slowly getting there. Stupid Japanese being tricky to learn. Clem? What do you mean by the word Clem? What? Clem Grakata? If you've been around the game for a bit, you get the meme. Okay. Is it something that they say in game, like the enemies or something? Like how Granata became a meme because of COD? Or Keck because of WoW. That one might like have transcended like the fandom, right? Like Keck, I don't think, like I think people know of the word, but they don't know where it comes from or why. Gimme coin. Yummy coin. I'm out of energy. Wow. Coin flies in. Don't throw coins at people. They hurt. They're made of metal.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Unless they've done something funny in some country, like how Canadian money is basically monopoly money because they've made them out of plastic now. Ow. It's so that they don't tear or something like that, apparently. Was that Blushy?
Mission complete.
Do you consider just having energy? I tried! Doesn't even work in real life. Doesn't work in game. Ow. The comic got so well known it became an NPC in the game. Oh, I see. That's kind of cool though. It's kind of like how what's his face? Leroy Jenkins is a character in WoW, right? Or like he is in there somewhere. So I think didn't he become a character in something or other or whatever. Breaking up Pluto's. Have I done that one already is the question. Ah, yes, I have. So, no, I will be leaving. Sorry, I'm here to unlock everything and anything. Ares Junction. Isn't that when you fight like a... I haven't done one of these in ages. Isn't that when you fight in a Warframe? I just realized I'm sitting in my streaming room and it's because otherwise I couldn't use the soundboard. There's no way I fight Mesa as the first one.
That's a Warframe being puppeted by infested flesh. Put it out of its misery.
Oh. Sorry? That just reminded me of Mott. Alex, if you're listening. Like doing the Mott fight when he was like a red mage or like a samurai. Oh my lord. Or Monk, right? Monk was like really difficult.
You have new quests.
For people who don't know Final Fantasy XI, which most people don't, I don't think.
Await the operator.
In Final Fantasy XI, they had something called level caps. It's because when the game was released, it was like level 50 was the main like end game. Then they increased the level cap by 5 every time they did like a content update. But every 5 levels, you had to do a quest to be able to keep leveling up. Like it was like locked on your account otherwise. To do the final one, which was at level 70 to get to 75, which was the end game for many years, you had to fight a guy named Mott. M-A-A-T. He was just this old dude in the main capital city of the world. And he copied whatever job you were. First you had to go out and gather some specific items so you could even unlock the door to like go fight him. And then, you know, you had to fight him. Here's the catch. For some of them, that was really easy. That fight wasn't that bad. You just, you know, it was a tough 1 versus 1 boss fight.
Bloody battle.
On certain classes, it was nearly impossible unless you were lucky. Because here's the thing, in 11, there's something called 2-hour abilities. An ability you literally can only use every 2 real-life hours. And they were usually, like, a very powerful something or other, right? Some of them weren't that useful, but most of them were pretty cool and like a special move, right? For Samurai, it was so that you could like chain weapon skills together like rapidly. For Red Mage, it was that you could instantly cast spells for a bit. So he would just spam spells on you and kill you. For instance. That's what that fight reminded me of, like Mott popping chain spell and then just killing you because you're the same class, right? I think Alex did it on Red Mage, actually. I did it on Samurai. On my first account. On my other account, I did do it on Red Mage, and I lucked out. He didn't spam the spells that would have ended me. Guess we're gonna start a whole new planet. A whole new planet! Oh, the Kuva Fortress is there. A new fantastic point of view. How you doing, Sandman? I can jump out of the call now, I guess.
This infestation must be contained. Destroy hives to sterilize the area.
I
There are rich enemy supply.
I probably should. I don't know how.
Their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to show added risk.
I haven't worried too much about it because when I saw that my things were being stolen, you know, at the end screens, I just looked up how bad that was, and they're like, yeah, it'll keep happening until you kill the Lich, but then you get everything back. So I assume he's sitting on like a treasure trove of things now because I haven't been dealing with them. And yes, just like many other people that were googling that, I did in fact create the Lich by accident, because I didn't know that that was a thing. I had no idea. I had one too. Just don't fancy dealing with it.
You are approaching a hive. Every hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy the hive. A juggernaut nearby, it will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
I liked... Like, I miss certain things about 11. Like, it was more old school in how the RPG and like everything, like the mechanics of it were. I know that I wouldn't enjoy it as much if I played it now because we have so many quality of life things, but sometimes I feel like maybe we've lost some things too because people want to be babied in video games. I don't know. Like, it should be okay for games to be difficult, right?
Stay focused. There's a heavy
Why?
unit approaching.
Does my thing not work on it? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. It's gonna be standing here for a bit then. Die already! When you kill the Lich, you get its weapon and its ephemera. What's ephemera? Oh, whoops, I died because I wasn't paying attention. I think I have a mod that's for like a Kuva weapon. Wasn't that the riveted one I had?
Every hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy the hive.
Cosmetic item really compare to like an aura in MMOs? Oh, okay. I'm shooting on the barrels because I want energy things out of them. And loot, obviously, but energy is actually my main thing.
On alert. There's no way to know how the infestation will react to this hive's destruction.
They're gonna be mad. It's very easy to predict.
All nodes destroyed. The hive is vulnerable.
Yeah. It's not bad. Rude. Oh my god, let me go. Okay, there was a door here.
You are approaching a hive. Every hive is protected by a series of...
Yes, we know. You've said this now a million times.
Destroy the hive. Heavy infestation ahead.
Oh my god, I keep missing it. I think the terrain was like changing under me as I was walking, so I like went up and down with the aim.
Now quick, destroy the hive. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I never know what heavy units are. I just kill everything indiscriminately. Is it those like special ones that have like the shield and everything going for them? Like those bubbles? Holy crap, my stomach is like growling now. Oh, I can tell that I haven't eaten today. I keep forgetting, I should be priming my one, right? And let it charge up so I can fire like a really strong shot on the tankier units.
Another job well executed.
We'll see, it's called Ephemera. See if I can see it in the appearance tab. Patient Zero quest? That's new, right? I don't think I had that before. Oh, yeah, okay, these things. I do have the Fey Path one equipped right now. least like these purple things behind me, because I think I set the colors to that because of the crown thing from the Ember one. Means that there's something that doesn't really need a 1. Okay. Well, isn't the 1 good against mobs where her 4 doesn't work? Because I know that her 4 doesn't always target things, depending on what they are. The wings of my character are the ephemeral I use? Oh, okay. I do like that it was cool that you could pick up items, like, you know, the Ember thing, right? From the heirloom. I can use that on my Mesa. I think that was cool. Like, I'm allowed to use it on another frame.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture,
I used to play Dota 2 for a very long time. Also League, but yeah, Dota 2 as well. And one thing that I really liked with Dota 2's cosmetic system compared to, say, League, is that in Dota 2 you can mix and match. You can take items like from different sets and match them up together in the ways that you want.
Bring them in.
Which I thought was like really neat, instead of just having it like be a whole kit.
We need our subject back alive. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back in place. Your part is done here, Tenno.
These capture missions are always so fast.
Juggernaut nearby. It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
Are the Juggernauts good to kill? Do I get like better rewards for them or something? Because she talks about like getting to attack.
Good work. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, it did give me something, yeah. I fucked the jump up.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Fairliac Pods blueprint trades 50 Fairliac Pods that releases powerful phones to attract the infested. Why do you want to attract the infested? So you can farm them? We'll do this one, because that finishes up this node, which makes it look clean.
The crew of this ship fell victim to the infestation they were researching. We're here to recover their extensive supplies. Find the consoles that
I just okay, Hail Hydrate again. I mean, it can't hurt to drink a little bit more water, can it? That said, there you can actually drink too much water. Water poisoning is a thing.
These consoles have been compromised by a fast-growing infested pox. Use the vaporizers to kill the pox, and I will access the consoles. Something in the air is corroding your Warframe. Limit your exposure. Put that serum in a vaporizer. Multiple targets ahead. Tenno, these infested hold the serum we need.
Now, what could that be, Sandman? I've never done this mission type before.
Keep fighting. I'm still working on this manifest.
I just climbed the air.
I've reconstructed half.
Make piss, oh my god. So I assume that you have to keep all those consoles inside of the, like, this area, basically. So that she can keep hacking them.
I have almost finished constructing the manifest. I'm finished. You
Oh, I didn't need to go here.
have infested before we can continue. This is what was in the manifest. There's more where that came from. Do you want to keep fighting?
Do you want to keep fighting? Oh, he wants to keep fighting. Let's go then. I'm fine with that.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I'm surprised I haven't seen this mission type before, but I assume it's because it's a later added planet or something? Granted, I don't know how many mission types there are in the game. One thing I haven't done much at all is something called the Circuit, right? Which is almost like a free roam mission thing with almost roguelike elements. I might have to tune down how often that thing appears. Unless my sales spike like crazy on it and turns out that the commercial was actually a smart thing. The circuit is fun. It was really surprising to me when I got to that quest line. Like how different it was from the rest of Warframe. I was like, wait, this is a thing in Warframe? Like, holy crap. Oh yeah, you want like a robot horse? Here you go.
I have the manifest. Wipe out the remaining infested. Success. Do you want to attempt to reconstruct another manifest?
I mean,
Get ready.
dude wants to keep going. I'm fine with that. I'm getting items here. Look at this. I have to run around and pick up the stuff that he's been killing too, and I've been killing from range.
Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming. Filling that med station with serum will halt your health and armor from degrading.
Oh, my armor is like at 19%. So it doesn't replenish like between rounds then. Which means I should probably be more careful than I have been. Oh, that's not what you injected into. There you go. I'm at 15.7%. I'm leaving out this, I think. I got my rewards, I'm good.
This is what was in the manifest. There's more where that came from. Do you want to keep fighting?
He still wants to keep going? Alright, let's do it.
Here we go again. Get those vaporizers working.
I just can't really leave the sphere, right? Like, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Can I increase my armor somehow?
The unit approaching.
Dude, knocked me into the gas! He definitely knew what he's doing. So technically you could do this by just standing next to one of these hacking things, right? Instead of having all of them, it'd just be slower. How is he running in and out of the gas cloud so much? Like, why is his armor integrity not, like, breaking? Hello, Game On, how are you doing?
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Well, I'd still say that was quite worth it. Because that was cool Warframe that he had. Necros Prime. Very cool looking. Okay, you're doing okay? Well, that's good. Oh, let's see. Is this the place where I do the thing to get Atlas, maybe? Like the general area. I still haven't uploaded my thumbnail, have I? Did I? Why not? Was I smart today or not? I was smart today. I uploaded a thumbnail. Jesus, fuck off. I have a brain sometimes. Occasionally. When the brain cell wants to connect. Why are you aiming a gun at me? What's happening? Intercepted the brain cell for just a moment, huh? Yeah. You know, it happens sometimes. Oh, Alex, when are they gonna fix that water damage? Did they tell you that much at least?
Everything's gone, except our operative. That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. Lay low and
Because it's not gonna cost you anything, right? It was like a building problem. Like, money-wise at least, but like, when are they gonna get around to doing it?
I think you made it angry. Good work.
Whee! I need more energy. Gonna get a visit from someone eventually. Oh, okay. Have they at least stopped the damn leak so it doesn't get worse?
Stay focused.
I wonder what costed them, like, hose or whatever thing to break.
We've got infested incoming. Beware.
Like remember the freaking like hose thing that was from our dishwasher in the house I lived in previously that kept getting eaten by rats because it was made out of like a kind of like organic smelling material, and they were just like, this must be food, so they kept eating it. Having brain cells is overrated? Kind of. Because they do say that, like, ignorance is bliss, right? Oh, hello. Guess he used to be someone that we could have rescued, but he's infected now.
You found the operative. Now bring them home.
Come on, buddy, we're going home. I don't know where you live, but... Okay, you're okay.
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
They're gonna replace that for everyone? Oh, is it like something that every apartment has? Wonder if it was like something that connects to like the toilet or something. But you have that weird kind of toilet that's like built into the wall, kinda. Which I don't understand, but hey, if it like works, I guess. Except in this case, I guess it didn't. Yeah, we had something similar happen for us, where they fixed a bunch of like ventilation things. Where they were just like, they also replaced like they did something with our oh my god, what they call it? The heaters, you know, the oh my god, what the fuck element? Yeah, I know there's an English word for it and I'm just blanking on it. Radiators, thank you. Yeah, they were fixing all the radiators. They came in, they changed the like the regulator and stuff on the bottom, and they also had to like empty out the old radiators completely, like drain them. And they were just like, it's not something that necessarily must be done, but it's better to do it now than have things break. Didn't cost us anything, it was just annoying that they had to send guys in here to, you know, work. But hey, I'll take having functional radiators over non-functional ones. Are your two brain cells having like a chess game going on right now in your head, Valka? And it's like they're playing chess, but they're playing with the wrong rules. And both brain cells are playing by different rules, so they both think they're winning when they're not. One is playing chess, the other is checkers. Yeah, And both think that they're in the right, you know, so they think they're winning.
The area is
Us derps, on the other hand, we have one.
not a tenno. Eradicated.
They have one brain cell that functions like a hive mind. We share it between everybody. It sometimes gets lost. Sometimes it connects like a perfect hive mind and we just synchronize and do things really well together. That's only sometimes. A very spotty connection.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured at the death of infested. Lay low and it should go away, or fight to draw it out.
Lay low and it should go away. I'm in a mission that's about killing things.
Clean it up.
He was being dropped, so no.
That did it. Here comes the juggernaut.
Oh, whoops. I completely just stared at his HP and stopped thinking about what I was doing. Does it give the same thing every time, or am I just like having to roll that every time?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
What's the crit chance on your my gun? My drone? Or do you mean my gun? I don't know about the crit chances, to be honest. I have something equipped for crit chance on my ultimate, but I think it's still like only like 30% chance or something. I'm so new that like I'm mostly just lacking mods. Like I need more time to get more mods and things like that. You use Orokin cells or whatever, the reactors? Orokin cells? No, I don't remember what they're called. No, Forma, there we go. I need to use Forma to get like things on them too. Everything in due time. Just getting everything by playing, you know? Having fun. Well, you see, I am a rookie, so that makes sense.
You have broken their ranks in the another successful find extraction.
Oh, for people on Twitch or YouTube, by the way, if I'm speaking to a chat message that you guys can't see, it's because it's on the other end. One of the rules of multi-streaming on Twitch is that you're actually not allowed to combine the chats into the overlay. That is part of the TOS, even though a lot of streamers don't care about that and still do it. I see no reason why I should break a rule, like, seems silly.
Multiple targets ahead. Another job well executed.
Have you cooked more rice, Colo? I'm cooking rice right now. Well, more like it's in the rice cooker, but yes. I've gotten a lot done today. I've completed so many planets today. It feels good. You have not? Oh my god. Did you at least have leftover rice so you can make egg fried rice? Or chicken fried rice? Fried rice. Get 300%. Does that help though? Does this game have like an overcrit system? Or does it just cap at 100 and then like you don't get any more boost from that? Yeah, exactly, Klein, which just makes it weird, and I don't like having too many things on my screen. Sorry, my stream screen, if you will. That's why I don't run a UI, like I don't have any overlays or anything that's showing. I want as few things on the screen as possible. I want you guys to see me in the game, and then I have the chat display as well for people that like watch on mobile, because that way if, you know, in the top left corner, if someone types something, you know, it's easier for people that are mobile in like full screen. Because mobile sucks. Because they don't freaking make a good client. They just don't. I don't know why they don't want it, but they just don't. It's a boost, so there is an overcrit. Like if you go over 100% crit chance, do you get more crit then? Like more damage? Because there's a game called Gunfire Reborn, where it has like an overcrit system as well. It's called Lucky Chance, where there's crit damage, but there's also a lucky chance, which like is another thing that can go upwards of like 600% or something, which rolls the damage like 6 times then, and things like that. Orange gives a chance for a big crit, which is double the crit damage multiplier, and over 200% trip has chance for super critical hit. But oh, that's cool. I like crit in games, so all the way up to 500%. So on 500%, it's like a super duper omega crit chance. Like you have a chance for a really big one. Oh, it's Tentacle Man. The crits are orange, super crits are red. Any higher than that and they just add exclamation marks. Oh, I see. Okay. That's kind of similar to Gunfire Reborn, but in Gunfire Reborn, there's different colors of, like all the way up to the highest one. I can't remember what the highest color is, to be fair, but I think it's like purple. There are tentacles everywhere. Hail Hydrate. So did you reinstall this game, Dreamliner? 3% is orange crit, 3% red crit. Yeah, that's what Valka on the Twitch side said as well. And then it just gets exclamation marks apparently instead. I need energy. Oh, I see energy. This is kind of a good defense place for Mesa, because it's like mainly a big room. So the enemies are usually like visible. I think they run a lot of things to boost Christians. I have the game give me 1,500 bonus Christians before? What the hell, dude? Have to run in and grab some of the loot now and then as well. Circuit in Dubry. Like I said, I want to do more circuit stuff. I keep forgetting about it. But then again, I'm also at the point, because I'm, you know, such a new account, that I literally can just do anything and I'll be doing unlocks. Then it's kind of pointless, since by the time you're able to get that chance, your raw damage by killing anything anyway. Ah, okay. So you're like overdoing it, basically, if you go too far. And then you're not putting things into other stats, right? Which might be more useful at that point.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Huh? That wasn't the normal voice.
Who have we got on the line?
Oh, I need to do this as well. I need to kill those like sniper things in the Earth free roam area without them noticing me. Like I need to kill them with a headshot or something. I don't have a particularly good sniper and it's making it tricky. Something I'll work on it eventually, right? Like, it's not gonna go anywhere. Okay, well, we're near end of stream. I think I'm gonna end we're only like 20 minutes early, but I am gonna end because I want to get some food in me. Like I said, I haven't eaten today. So I'm gonna get myself a nice big bowl of rice, and that should probably help my stomach. Who can we raid? Let's see. Oh, you know what? We can raid Nami Pew, who's actually doing the circuit right now, funnily enough. For people on YouTube, I am sorry, there's no raiding system there for me.
Learning how to live.
Because, well, you can raid on YouTube if you're a partnered account and if you unlocked it or something, but I'm not, so, yep. So for YouTube, good night everybody, hope to see you tomorrow, same thing as always, and to everybody else, good night everybody, I hope to see you tomorrow, same thing as always. Go say hi to Nami Pew, they're in the circuit right now, I do believe. Probably farming something, and yeah. So good night everybody, bye, I'll see you tomorrow, same time as always.